Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here this evening to do the general monthly reading for the month of October 2017 for the sign of Virgo. This reading is for Virgo Sun. Please check out your rising signs, your moon signs, among the other videos of Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Sometimes they'll resonate more with you than your sun sign will. And I say if you have the luxury of time and nothing better to do, check out all your signs. That way you get to get a wider horizon on what's coming at you. Something among the three will resonate. And this is a general reading. Speaking of resonating, and because it's a general reading, it may or may not resonate with you on a personal level. Like I said, hey, check out your rising sign and your moon signs. This is for Virgo. It's a 5-card spread. Overall energy, finances, hearth and home, challenges, message from spirit. Right here, okay? Alrighty then. That was quick. When I've exhausted the messages from these cards, I pull one significator at the very end of the reading. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. This is your overall energy for your month of October. The Wish card, the 9 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups, possibility, goes into your financial sector. Your hearth and your home. The 2 of Cups, partnership. How ironic that this is the last reading and this is turning out to be the best. Wow, that's pretty. Oh my, 8 of Cups, change your challenges. This is amazing. Can we go 5 for 5? No, but we did get a major arcana. You got cups right across the board. You got the 9 of Cups. You got the 7 of Cups. You've got the 2 of Cups. You've got the 8 of Cups. All these golden goblets are all laid out here, and it's very, very visually appealing. And then your last card, your message from Spirit, is Judgment, and it's about self-reflection. It's all about you. Okay? There we go. This reading is very, very different visually compared to the other 11 that I've finished. Oh, God almighty. This is so different, seeing so many cups in one spread. A very emotional month, I'll put that out there. Anything, any changes, anything that's going on, any happenings are all emotionally based because of all the cups, but this is your wish card. This brings benefits of love, from love, benefits to friendship, benefits to support of any kind. It influences that there's harmony at home for a lot of you, and life is flourishing. There's feelings of contentment and fulfillment are going to fill for you in the month of October. This is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Some of you may get a little full of yourself because things are really going your way, and there's some people you almost want to put it out there to them, and the ego comes into play, and you get a little bit smug. Okay, Tara's advising to try to not go there. You know, in your quiet moments, you can build your own ego up. You can, you know, fist pump the air the whole bit and say, yay me. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it's almost like throwing your weight around because you're doing, maybe there were some doubters in your life thinking you weren't going to accomplish, you weren't going to follow through, you weren't going to be successful, and lo and behold, you get to prove everybody wrong. The best part and the best way to handle that is do it in a silent way. Let what you've accomplished speak for itself. Keep your smugness inward. It's like you're getting the last word, and some people are going to know that too. It's good. There's going to be a lot of socializing going on, and if given the opportunity, Virgo, to share your good fortune as well. The advice of the card, you're perfectly placed to make your dreams come true, so go ahead. This is a time to make wishes come true during the month of October. Keywords are happiness and support. There's a lot of love. There is a harmony at home, just a whole lot of good things. And the word of abundance is the last word on this card for your overall energy for the month of October. And abundance in the best of ways. Okay. Your finances, 7 of Cups, possibility. Okay. When this card shows up, what it brings with it is too many choices in front of you. Too many different ways to go. I just heard investment of money and not sure and confident on where to invest your money or what to invest it in. And that's for somebody out there. You need more facts available. Tarot is bringing forth, telling you how to solve that dilemma. Look for more facts before you go investing your money into anything. Some of you are finding it difficult to make choices, a raft of impressions, and a sense of what is real and what's not real, and what is actually fantasy is coming to the forefront with this card as well. Is it possible this could happen for me? Do I dare to dream? Do I dare to see? You know what? Never be afraid of your dreams or your visions. Explore them. Tarot is encouraging you to do that. Your dreams and visions are going to be highlighted during the month of October as well. There could be some manifesting going on, is what I'm hearing for some of you. The advice of the card is do not rush in for just one option. That's being highlighted as well. Wait to see what's going to manifest. In some cases, if you have the luxury of time, you can't make a choice about something, you have more than one option. Sit back and say, all right, I'm not going to do anything. I need more facts to begin with. And I want to see if anything's going to unfold on its own. I want to see what's going to get started before I go jumping in and getting involved with something and giving a piece of me and my life to it. That's the smartest thing you could do. Because there's options there, there's instability. And there's that shyness of making the wrong decision. Just sit back. Excuse me. Tickle. Come out of nowhere. Keywords are fantasy, confusion, choices, dreams, inspiration as well, imagination, visions, and passion. All right? But this is, yeah. I just heard, you know what? If you're going to make a financial investment, do it in something that hits close to home for you. Something that you can be passionate about. Okay. So in your hearth and your home is 2 of Cups partnership. And this card overall usually means these are partnerships, romantically, business-wise, like-minded people, people that are close to us, but the coming together of 2 people and can imply a partnership to last a lifetime, overall, a love relationship, joined together to last a lifetime. So some of you are very lucky. This is in your hearth and your home and your love. What a great card to fall into that placement. It means a lot. So romance, partnership, like-minded will meet, and this can happen in or out of work. So says tarot. This brings rewarding experiences and broadens your horizons as well. When 2 people come together, such as this card is indicating, and I'm feeling this is more for love, not so much work partnerships in this case, in this reading today. I'm sensing this is more because it's home-based, because it fell into your hearth and your home, your love and your romance. That's where this is being, more or less, it's all being gathered in, and that's the focal point here. It is a love relationship, and it's so wonderful. You nurture each other. You are good for each other. You encourage each other to grow. You're just so like-minded and so perfect for each other. You're meant to be. For a few of you out there, this is going to last your lifetime, and it will always be exciting and enjoyable. Where you begin, they leave off, and vice versa. You are a connection and an extension of each other, but yet retain your individuality as 2 separate people as well. And what is more rich than something like that? Is like the perfect relationship. Beautiful, beautiful card to get. and falling in where it did. Some of you may be looking to nurture your interest as well on spirituality. You may be looking for a course or a teacher or something to feed your hunger, um, um, inspiration to continue on, inspiration to learn more. It's just a really good thing. The advice of this card is to look for others to share your visions with and work with others for the greatest results. Your key, and I'm hearing there's the nurturing coming forward again. I'm hearing in spirituality, find someone that's like-minded, like yourself, where you'll nurture and you'll feed each other with the knowledge that you're learning. That's going to enrich in your whole experience so much more. You're not walking this path alone. There are many high-end numbers, the people that do. Keywords are partnership, creativity, communication. Education for some, inspiration for others. Is just a beautiful card for you to have. Your challenges for the month, and this is appropriate where it's fallen into. This is a card, the Eight of Cups. It is a card of change. It can be drastic change for some of you, going through changes and learning how to deal with them and handle them. I'm hearing some may have change that is going to be thrust upon them. They didn't choose this. This is something that happened. Normally I don't like this card, but the message is coming off of here. It did fall into your challenges. You got to learn how to work through these things. Accept them and move on and make the best of the moment. This is the right time for some of you as well to take your leave and to move on. Other commitments have been severed a while ago, so there's little drama for you to contend with. You'll just very quietly remove yourself from your normal surroundings, from the life as you've known it. Some of you are making huge changes very quietly, and you're going to look over your shoulder and look back at what you're walking away from, and there you've never been more sure in your life that the past is truly gone and it's over and done with. It is time for new. It's time for you. So some of you are looking at a journey, a life's journey, and a literal journey as in traveling as well. Some of you are looking for a change of scenery. For some, it'll be a vacation. And for some, it'll be short trips away here and there. And I'm hearing almost these short trips away are almost business related as well. And I'm hearing you like 3 days here and 3 days there, and the following week it's the same thing, and it's the same. I can't see what that's related to, but there's a call or reason or a pull that you're taking these short trips away. The advice of this card is to follow your heart and move forward. It's wonderful. Keywords are endings, departures, journeys, movement, transitions, travel, and vacations. All right. Your next card is the message from Spirit. And it is judgment. This is all about self-reflection. Some people are floating back into the past. Is what you're doing. You're floating back into the past. Revisiting the past is the first thing, as a matter of fact. So this is tarot that comes off this card. You're taking stock before moving on. Lessons learned from the past. What do I need to not do on this new journey? What have I learned in the past? The things that I should do to prepare for this journey that you're about to embark on. You may discover unfinished business. You may be revisiting with somebody from your past to find answers that are going to affect your future. Oh, I almost had something there and it just went phew. Maybe it'll come to me in a minute here. At this time, you'll also be judging yourself by your past actions. I'm hearing family legacy. And you're questioning if it's a good thing. And should you adopt that into your future, or should you leave it in the past? There's a family legacy of some kind. Something that's gone through the family through a couple of generations. Oh. But you're going to look into your past. And something connected to the family legacy, you're going to be questioning yourself, did I do the right thing? There's a lot of spiritual connection going on here as well for some of you. Linking with those in the spirit world, the angels and loved ones that have moved on. They're going to be there to guide you along and kind of nudge you off in the proper directions that you need to be and you need to go. now's the time too as well, and this is related to your past as well, Virgo, is to you're questioning, do I give somebody a second chance? Um, yeah. If you're reassessing your past in other ways that aren't so pleasant, things that you had a part of and were a piece of, if you feel now that you may have made the wrong move, the wrong decision, the wrong choices, don't be so hard on yourself. You did what you did at the time because you felt that it was the right thing to do. So don't beat yourself up from that. Just learn from it. There's so much wealth in learning from, especially the hard times. We learn the hardest lessons, the richest lessons, the lessons that we're never going to forget. And you're reaching into your past and you're going, do I want to relive that? Do I want to pick up on that where I left off? Do I just leave it alone? This sort of a thing. Your keywords are contemplation. There's a lot of thinking going on, a sense of guilt, self-judgment. Please don't blame yourself for what you did 10, 15, 20 years ago. It was what it was. Reviewing your past, second chances, spirituality, and memories. And that is your message from Spirit. All right, not to feel so bad about yourself. Not to be doing that. Okay, so now we're going to take... Oh, my arm's just about killing me here. Ow. I pulled a muscle. I've been saying this in all videos. Those of you doing all the watching. But I pulled something in here. These cards are heavy. They're as big as my feet, I swear. And where they're heavy, when I first do the first pull, like now. Oh. And the weird thing about this little injury is I vaguely remember it, but I don't remember how it happened. And all I can think of is my mind must have been really preoccupied. And I must have got distracted as soon as I heard it, because the memories just aren't there. I did this yesterday at some point. I don't know. This is one significator that is needed for this general monthly reading for the month of October 2017 for the sign of Virgo. One significator for this 5-card spread, please and thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Right. What are you up to, my boy? What are you up to? This is my celebration point. You guys are the last reading for the monthlies, and this is the last card. Okay, so our Page of Wands, and he's just quite the dapper young fella, bringing messages. This person is as symbolized by the page. The person symbolized by the Page of Wands is a young man who seizes every opportunity with childlike innocence. That's beautiful. He's inspired by, but does not challenge, the exchange of intense viewpoints. In love, he symbolizes intense faithfulness. This card has shown up, I can tell you right now, even though I've closed your reading. This card has shown up because of, where is it? This card right here. So it's being re-emphasized. And that was this one. Okay, your Two of Cups. The everlasting partnerships, the everlasting relationships is being re-emphasized for some of you out there. And this is a good thing, and this is a beautiful thing. I'm glad that came up. So, yeah. So I'm just seeing different things here. I just seen a middle-aged couple, probably a little older than middle-aged. And they finally found each other. After all this lifetime, they have found each other. And this is it for them. They've both grown, and they've come together and they're going to spend the rest of the days together. They're going to reinstill a sense of youth in each other as well. As this card had stated, a childlike innocence, and has grown wise enough and old enough to not judge other people by the difference in their viewpoints to yours, but to consider them. Not so quick to close down. You've come a long way. You've learned a lot, and you're not alone. This is a beautiful thing. That is your reading. These are the end of the reading, so I'm so happy. See, if I was a drinker, then I'd want to celebrate this, and I'd pop a bottle of champagne or a bottle of hooch, good whiskey or something, but I don't. Just to celebrate. It is such a feeling of accomplishment knowing that these are finally done. Labor of love, but from beginning to end. They are the most exciting points from beginning to end. And the readings were really heavy this month. You guys got off easy compared to some of the other signs. And if you're checking out your sun sign and moon signs, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. These readings were insane. Anyways, thank you so much for being here, and I hope you took something from this. I hope you enjoyed the readings. Come back and check. They are the telling of the future. Don't forget that. So, anyways, what was I going to say? I was going to say something else, and I can't remember right out of my head. Anyways, if you like this reading, you'd like to have something specific that is just for you and you alone, I do offer the service of private readings. The information for that can be found down below this video window in the show more section. Please read through there once. Grab the email that you see from me there. Ship me off an email, and I'll get you taken care of. Also, Bay of Funny Fortunes can not only be found on YouTube, but also on Google, Blogspot, and Twitter. You can watch the readings from there as well. And in Facebook, in the Facebook group, Bay of Funny Fortunes. It is a closed and private group full of like-minded individuals like myself, and just like you too. It is a safe haven of sorts. A more warm welcome to you to come and join us there. I think that's about it for now, isn't it? I went through it all, didn't I, guys? I think I did, yeah. So if you're ever looking for me, if you don't find me here sitting in Bay of Funny Fortunes, you'll find me walking on the beach down below that hold the highest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful and the bountiful Bay of Fundy. And I am a tide junkie, with the high tide being just a little bit more favorite of mine. So if you're ever looking for me, it stands to reason that you'll always find me waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much for being here. Best wishes through the month of October. Come back in a week's time, and I'll be doing the weeklies, and we'll go through the month to see how it's unfolding and moving along. For now, have a great night. It was a pleasure. You guys are never the last. I love all Virgos, pretty much. I wish you the very best. Peace in always, and much love to you all. May you find your joy as you walk through the month. Bye for now.